Welcome back to my channel. This is Sammy. Today we're going to be talking about APLD, BBAI, and the overall broad market. Before I go ahead and do that, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to join the Discord. It's all free. Thank you. Now, man, we had a bad day today. The market did not like Powell's speech. The market did not even like that he did not cut rates. So, in overall, if you want to trade the charts, always look at the macro perspective. And here I have the SPY. Notice on the SPY, we have a trend line. And this trend line is a huge indicator that we have been respecting, or at least we know it's a trending day. We say here, this line has been respected multiple occasions. Here I've highlighted that. So I won't touch too much on SPY. I just wanted you guys to understand that if you're going to trade the charts, or if you're going to put investments into the market, understand that the broad market plays a huge role in where tickers will end up going, up or down. So if SPY is down, more than likely your ticker is going to end up going down, and vice versa. So if SPY is up, tickers go up. It's just the way it is. So always take a look at SPY, NASDAQ, see the trend, and then, assess your situation. Now, let's go ahead and talk about APLD. APLD had huge sell-off. I mean, drastic, 3.46% on the day, and then after market, we had a 0.38% on the day. As I mentioned yesterday in my previous video, we were in a daily bull flag. Let me see if I can go ahead and put that here. Yep, daily bull flag. And the continuation of the trend down is happening. And I did mention that this liquidity box, this liquidity zone right here, my battle zone, right here, we landed it. At least we're touching it because we respected 236. We went above it. We touched it multiple times, and then now we broke down after market. Obviously, after market, there's no liquidity, so I expect prices to not respect fib zones. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Again, there's no liquidity in the market, so it's called scam hours for a reason. I wouldn't worry too much about it, but we are reaching this box, this battle zone. This is high value. Here, if you check on your left, we had multiple occasions where the bulls and the bears were fighting. So if we're going to see the same occasion happen, it's going to be on Friday when markets reopen again. I suspect a little bit of tug of war. Now, I drew a hypothetical arrow of what I would like to see, coming back down, test this POC zone, this point of control zone. This is where your high node liquidity is. If you can see on your VRDL here, if I highly suspect that if we're going to come back into this zone, the box, 1025 will be an interesting zone where I suspect price will bounce. I did have a price target at 1055, 1054. We are in scam hours breaking. We broke it once, but it's expected. But during real market hours, I highly suspect that this will be a zone to watch. If we break below that, then I suspect 1025, right where the POC zone, come back up, see if we can test this trend line, come back out and push out of it. If not, we come back down into this level, 1010, or at least $10 suspectively, or $10 is technically a psychological anchor number. So either 1010 or $10, come back out, test that trend line, and break out, question mark. We don't know. But right now the market trend is not in our favor. So these are zones that we do have to watch. This little battle zone is going to be the make or break for APLD, because other than that, we're looking at 950, 960. This is called a volume average low. It just takes the overall average, and then it gives you a range or a resistance, either high or low. And that's what I suspect that we could come back down to. I do have a 382 micro fib here at 857. That will also be a interesting place to watch. So in terms of the trend, APLD not looking saucy. We are in we are very much in an interesting zone, liquidity zone. Here we have the bulls and the bears fighting it out. If we come back into the zone, as I said, come back and test this 1054, break down. If not, we do have 1030. If not, break out. Top line resistance. If we come back down, 1011, 1010, $10, come back up, then test 1050, and then break out of the 236 and above we go, right? Break the trend. We are respecting this trend line as well. We have a resistance. We are making a lower high continuously. So the trend is down. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. So moving on. BBAI. Now, BBAI is very interesting because right now it's technically in a consolidation phase. As you can see, it's in a battle box. You know, I love my battle boxes. So this is very interesting. We're not making higher highs, and we're not making higher lows. It's consolidating. I do like what I see in terms of momentum. We do have a high, a low, higher low, higher low. So where we are on the daily, it looks good. But again, we're in a range. We're pretty much in a range. It's not so much moving up or down. It's just in a very, very interesting spot. It's in a box, literally. It's just in a box. Like here it is, right? Now, what I suspect is going to happen, for me to be interested in breaking the trend, is that I want to see full body candles above the 382. Why do I say that? Well, we can see here that the last time we tried to break out of a 382, we always came back down. This 382 fib level right here at 415, right? We came back out. We didn't have a full body candle. We had a full body candle, but halfway, and then came back down. And then we had another candle the next day, full body. We broke out of the 382. We came back down, and now we were testing it, and we broke below it. And the last time we tried, we tested it. We broke down. We tested it. Well, we never really tested in this candle. This candle, we sort of tried, never broke it. We almost tried, never broke it. We touched it, never broke it. And as you can see, we're trying to break out of 382. We tried to hit the 415, never broke it. With a full body candle, I would prefer would give me confirmation that the trend or this consolidation phase is over. So I want to see full body candles start breaking above the 415 so we can make higher lows. BBAI is in a very interesting spot. It's good in terms of short term. It had a lot of momentum today. Here I see in the RSI, we had multiple touches on the center line, and it respected it. We had a touch here, bounce off, touch here, bounce off, huge momentum swing here. And now we're testing this moving average. Will it come back up or come back down to test the center line? We shall see. That's on the daily. On the 4 hour, again, momentum. So we're above the center line. We're touching this moving averages. I get the market closed before we can actually come back and test it, or we're going to bounce off that moving average. We shall see. It's interesting. So BBAI, for me to be interested in BBAI, I want to see a break above the 382, full body candles above it, and that'll give me confirmation that we're now in a new trend, because right now it is struggling. It is struggling to fully commit to 382 or the 415. We have these wicks. It's just struggling. And then when I see we also have this moving average, this yellow, so that my yellow is 200. That can also act as a line of support or resistance right now. So yeah, 382 is a very, very interesting zone. Break above it, and BBI will make a new trend. So I also drew this trend line here, or I should say this horizontal line. We have a huge wall. If we do decide to break the 415 on 382 on BBAI, the 455 is a huge wall. Very, very huge wall. It's going to be very hard to break. We're going to need a lot of momentum, a lot of volume, and a lot of buyers stepping in. Here we had another resistance here at this candle here. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. That gives me confirmation that that's going to be a very, very tough wall to break. Other than that, BBA had a lot of volume. I actually scalped BBI today. I made 140, 150 bucks. It was a quick scalp. So I played on the momentum. So that was fun. So other than that, be careful. The market coming in, Powell did not cut rates. SPY's on a trending pattern, at least for the downside. Just protect yourselves. Always take a look at the broad market and then reassess how you're going to play that day. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please join the Discord. It's free. Cheers.